Hi everybody, today we're going to review a website selling art prints and artwork, and I think there are a few techniques that you can take home if you're selling yourself artwork or different types of limited edition products. A few techniques that can help you sell more or increase the perceived value of your products. So it's going to be great to increase your average order value. And I know a few people in the community that follow this channel are selling artworks, like Deb, Kirk, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well, and a few more people. So I'm sure you can take some of these tips home and apply them for your own website. So before we do that, please consider subscribing to the channel, comment below, like the video. All of these actions are super important. They help us grow the channel, so thank you in advance. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to start advertising all over the web in just one click. If you want to try for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Okay, let's look at the website. So it's Yeo Studio by KI. It's a great website. It's super minimalistic, but super clean. I like the design. And so I like also they're presenting their work right away. So we can see right away limited edition prints. You see different products here. So these are handmade by the artist. And here you have a bigger one. If you like very much, if you fall in love with the product, you can buy it right away. So I like the having the two options, showing a gallery. So you have, a variety of products at first. You can right away see the style, and you have a bigger one where you can see a bit more details, and you have the ability to buy it now. So I think it's great to have a buy it now option on the homepage. I think that's super cool. And you have a second product below. So that's a bit more original, but I think it's great because you have this one, which is a bit more expensive, and you have another one, which is like an entry-level type of product. So if you say, oh wow, all this looks super good, but it's a bit pricey for me, maybe, there's still another product for you which is more affordable. So I think it's great to show a variety of different options quite early on the website. And then you have a little paragraph about them, so it's the about us section with a link to the page to learn more about their techniques and their process and their art. So I think it's super good. And at the bottom, so I think that's a great idea, at the bottom of the website you have very visual images that give more, like a better sense of the style, and I think it's super cool. Okay, that's it. The website is super small. There's I'm sure there could be a ton more content, but we're not going to really discuss about this today. Today I want to show you a few techniques. So let's look at this first product, for example. If you're selling artwork, I think a great thing that you can do is, instead of just selling prints like that, you can increase the perceived value by making them, for example, a limited edition. So if you are drawing or making some artwork and you're producing regular content, for example, I know Kirk is producing very regular content and publishing every week on Instagram and Twitter new artworks. It can be great to add them all on the website, and you have a collection and a library even of works that expands over time. But some of them might be like a limited edition. Limited edition can be available only for a small amount of time, or only available for a small quantity. Okay, and that's going to make the product seem more valuable. And you may say, okay, but what happens when I sell? I'm sold out, right? If I sell only like 20 or 30 or 50 and then I don't have any more, I'm losing out on more sales. But I don't think that's a valid argument, because there will be other products people can buy from the store. And the second argument is also, you could always do like a second edition. This is a limited first gold edition, but then if this one is sold out, then you can do like a second edition, which will be less expensive. But if you go-to price, your go-to price for your artwork is like the second edition. For the first edition, you can put it sell it as at a markup, I think. So another technique is to sign, number, stamp. This one is gilded, so gold gilded. So you have different techniques to increase the value. So it also increases the amount of work, because each print, you see, so this is a bit more detailed. So there's It's a gold gilded, so you have some details which are where there's a gold added like this, you see. So this adds more work for the seller, for the artist, but it increases the value of the product. And when you consider all of that, and it's a unique work, and it's gold gilded, and it's signed by the artist, it's stamped, so you have here the brand logo or the brand signature of the artist. And it's numbered, so this is number 1 out of 15. So all of these are adding value to the product. And you can even use a combination of these. So you see this one is both first edition, limited numbers, it's numbered on the artwork, it's stamped, and it's gold gilded, and it's signed. So you have a lot of different techniques that you can use, and you can use them all together to increase the value of your products. I think this is a great idea. You should definitely consider doing that for your own work. What I like also on the website, I already mentioned this quickly, but you have different sizes. So I mentioned in the previous video, you can have various different formats for the same artwork. So what this artist has done is they have not made that for the same art piece, but you have different art pieces at different prices. So this one is a A4 format, so it's a bit smaller than the first one, so this one is a bit smaller. You have this one, which is you see, so this one is available in different formats, so that's good, but it's not super clear. Oh yes, so here you have different options. You see, so that's a great idea too. If you suggest different sizes, then people that really like it a lot, that they want it very large, they might be willing to pay higher for that, and you can probably charge a higher margin for the larger version than the small version. Be careful to account that to ship a larger version or a heavier version is going to cost higher as well. So you need to really take this into account when you calculate your price. Probably here, I think the price is too low for the large version. I wouldn't be shocked if it were like maybe 50% more expensive, but okay. Another thing which I saw on a different website was also charging more if you ship it with a frame. And you can have different, I think we reviewed before a website with alphabet print with each letter of the alphabet with some animals, and like was for children. I think was really well made, and you had different sort of frame, a wooden frame, a metal frame, a golded frame, and stuff like that. And then so that's another way to upsell the customer by adding an extra option. And they might be happier because they don't want to start looking for a frame, buy from a different place, think is this one going to go well with this print or not. So if you choose for them the frame, that's an extra service that you're offering to the person, and you're saving them time, saving them the headache of finding like a frame seller and choosing the right size and choosing a color that matches the print. So there's an extra work you're doing for them, and so that's why they're willing to pay higher. So I think providing different sizes, providing different options with a frame, without a frame, that's also a great technique to increase the average order value. And then you see you have also products that are very limited, only in the big formats, and so this one doesn't have different sizes selectors. But the fact that you have different pricing points on the website, I think is a great idea. So you have products that range from 10 euros to 100. So, and it could be a lot more. I think we also reviewed another art print website where you had product up to 500, 600 pounds. So I think one tip I could give to this seller is give like even a wider range of prices would be a good idea in my opinion. And some people for a very limited edition, gold edition, would be willing to pay a lot more than this in my opinion. So I think this is a real bargain. But you still have a few techniques that you can use. I think I made a dedicated video on marketing techniques around pricing where I talked about price anchoring, the comparison effect, and a few other techniques like a price scaling, value ladders and stuff like that. So if you want to refer to that video to better understand why it's beneficial to have different pricing points on your website, please watch this video. I'll put the link in the description below. One last thing is I know this website is selling their products by doing product drops on their social media, so they're well followed. They have quite a community, almost 3,000 followers on Instagram, and so they're doing a tattoo as well as illustration and design works. So if you have a following like that, what you can do is then when you have a new product available and you do a limited edition, you can also run these on your social media and say, okay, for very limited time, this product is available, and this seller is doing a lot of their sales from social media, and then they're using advertising to sell the rest. So if it's not sold out immediately and there's a few products remaining, you can use advertising to bring people to your website so that your collection is sold out. And the other benefit of advertising is if you use retargeting techniques, which Ad360 does automatically for you. If you install Ad360, Ad360 is the easiest way to start advertising all over the web, and in one click you get both standard advertising campaigns that bring new audiences to your website, and you get also at the same time retargeting campaigns. And retargeting focuses on people who have been on your website before but haven't purchased yet. But you can also make sure you retarget people maybe 3 to 6 months after they've made the purchase if you have a new art print coming out. So you can target your previous buyers, your past buyers, people that really are fans of your work, and you can show them ads with new products, with new collections. If you if you release a new print, then you can retarget specifically people that have also purchased previously from you. So this can be a technique also to bring back your most loyal customers. And this is a good technique to couple with emailing and SMS marketing and other ways to maintain an engaged customer base. Okay, I hope you learned a couple of things today and that you can use these tips for your own business. And these are not necessarily only applicable to art prints. If you're selling different types of products, maybe there's also a way where you can increase the value and upsell, increase the average order value by adding different sizes or different components, or by making them a limited edition, or think of ways that you can enhance the value of the product, enhance and add additional services for the customer, like this frame stuff where you can add them like another product which is going to make the first one better or more beautiful, or that can be used in tandem with the first one, and that's going to increase the value for the customer, and they're going to pay higher for that. I wish you a lot of success. I hope you get a ton of sales, ton of happy customers, and see you soon. Bye.